Hi guys, welcome back to my kitchen. So in today's video I have another TikTok recipe, and this one is a really good one. But first, let's start off with the
In a
TikTok
large bowl,
video
add
that
1/3 cup
I
olive
be
oil, 1/3 cup honey or
stealing this
agave, 2
recipe
tablespoons
from.
of Miss Dash Southwest Chipotle seasoning, 1 teaspoon black pepper, 1 teaspoon onion powder, 1 tablespoon garlic powder. Mix it together, add your chicken wings in there, and mix them until they're well coated. Lay those chicken wings on an oven-safe pan. Make sure they lay flat, and then get that extra marinade and just top it all over those wings. Pop them in the oven at 400 degrees for 40 minutes. Halfway through, get some of that extra marinade and baste the chicken. They should come out looking golden crisp like that and break apart real easy.
So if you've watched my other recipes that I have stolen from TikTok, you will realize that I don't usually have everything, all the ingredients, but this time I have everything. I made sure I wrote down the recipe and I went to the store with the recipe, and yes, today I have everything. And I'm thinking it's because the recipe don't really call for much. Look at how small it is. But yeah, these are my chicken. I don't know if it's double or triple or what, but I'm doing a little bit more chicken than she is. So I am doubling her recipe. I ended up tripling her the recipe because I feel like I have a little bit more chicken than her. Yeah, I added a little bit more seasoning to the already recipe that she have. But what I'm showing you guys is me actually doubling her recipe. So yeah, if you have more chicken, you add more. If you have less, you add less. You cut her recipe in half or whatever. But just season your chicken according to the amount of chicken that you have. So yeah, this is all my mixture. I'm going to mix, mix, mix. I ended up having to add a little bit more salt. Her recipe was good, but I don't know. I'm a Liberian and I like a little bit more seasoning than the average person. So I um I added a little bit of my Maggies and my salts and stuff. So yeah, that is me. It's up to you. If you don't want to add those things, it's not by force. Do what you want. But this is me adding the salt. My goodness, I said small salt. That was not small. But that was even that little salt that I added was not enough for me, so I added a little bit more. But I will recommend that you taste before you put it in the oven. This is my Maggiu Polo that I added a little bit more. But I will recommend that you taste your chicken. I don't mean that you should take the whole chicken and put it in your mold. I mean, like, you should just tap your tongue with your finger that you're using to stir. If you want to use glove, you can use glove. Like I usually say in my videos, I don't like using glove because I like to get dirty in the kitchen. But yeah, I recommend you taste your chicken. Since this is somebody else's recipe, I recommend you taste your chicken before before putting it in the oven. So I am deciding to add a little bit of flour because I felt like my liquid was a little bit too watery, and you know you have to have a little bit of liquid left over so you can like rub it on top of the chicken when you're done. So yeah, that's what the flour was for, just to thicken the liquid a little bit. But that is optional. You don't have to do that part. But yeah, this is my chicken already mixed. Everything's stirred. Everything's good. Everything looking nice. So that yeah, I putting it on my parchment paper. I don't even understand why I even put this parchment paper, because I was trying so hard not to wash dishes like that. I was trying to make less mess, like as much. At the end, I just didn't want to wash dishes, but this thing ended up making me have to wash dishes again. The parchment paper, I don't know, the water went through the paper, and it was just. I don't even know why I used the parchment paper. I should have just put the chicken on a pan by itself. But yeah, if you want to use parchment paper, go ahead. I won't recommend it. It ain't do anything really much for me, say. I would invest. But yeah, this is the chicken. Everything is on there, and yeah, You want to make sure you have some liquid left over for rubbing the chicken before you put it in the oven, and also rubbing the chicken for after you put it in the oven for a little bit. So yeah, I'm just rubbing it a little bit, making sure everything is coated. And Europe, I don't know why everybody else is facing down. I don't know why those two chicken are facing up. You that can just do some backwards things, and I'll tell you why everything can just load the same. But anyways, there it is. I put it in the oven for 40 minutes. This is the first 40 minutes. I'm coating it again with more seasoning or more sauce, and then I'm going to put it back again for another 10 minutes. I actually put it back in the oven for like 10 minutes, and then I turned off the oven. This was actually an accident. I put it in the oven back for another 10 minutes, and then I had to leave the house. So I just turned off the oven and just left the chicken in there. And the amount of I left for like an hour. I left for an hour. The heat that was left in there was enough for the chicken to finish cooking. So I would recommend you cook it for about 10 more minutes, and then just turn off the oven and then leave it in there. That's what I started doing after I finished doing that. My only mistake, you know. They said the things that are not plain are always the best. Okay, let's try it. I'm so nervous. And this is my chicken. Okay. Ooh. Very tender, just like she said. Let's bite. Mmm. Mmm. This is good. This is good. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Mm.